Tom, I made hamburger steaks tonight.
I skipped tonight dinner.
I see. Do you have a client dinner?
If so,
If you're going to eat them after you come back, should I save half of them for tomorrow's lunch?
nah, I don't want to eat cold hamburger steaks. And if you're going to have hamburger steaks tonight, I don't eat them for the next day lunch, okay? Why should I eat the same meal for the evening of the previous day and the lunch of the next day? Are you underestimating businessman?
I'm sorry.
Don't do it if you apologize. Being a housewife is easy, isn't it? Being able to live without thinking about anything.
Thank you for always working.
You don't deny that it's easy.
It's not that easy.
Which is your position? Stella, are you going to state some crazy theory that a housewife makes $70,000 a year?
No, it's not like that. I mean, it is not as easy as you say.
Okay. Anyway, I have to go to a dinner with my clients. Don't call or bother me.
Okay. Olivia, marriage is difficult, isn't it?
Did you have a fight with Tom again?
Not really a fight. He's been more aggressive lately.
Just listening to what you say, he has quite the propensity for mental harassment. Was he like that before you got married?
No, not at all. Before we were married, he never acted that way, and I thought it would be fine even if we both worked, but he asked me to take care of the household, so I became a housewife. But recently, he's been complaining about it and calling me a freeloader. I do the housework properly, though.
That's not good. Is there a reason for that?
Maybe it's because of a child.
Child?
Yeah, we've been trying pretty hard to have a child, but we haven't been successful.
That must be tough.
I had myself checked, and it seems I don't have any particular difficulties with childbirth.
What about Tom?
I don't think Tom has gone for a checkup.
He hasn't gone? It seems to be quite common for men to have issues with fertility.
It's probably pretty tough for Tom's pride.
That's tough in itself.
And because we can't have children, some people make a big fuss about it, you know.
Really? Stella, I heard something. You neglected your housework again, didn't you? Even though Tom is working hard and fulfilling his role, you're really unfit as a wife.
Good morning. I do my housework properly. But Tom is very particular.
No excuses. And as Tom's wife, you should accommodate his preferences. Since you can't have children, at least do your housework properly.
I was examined at the hospital and there was no problem.
Then why can't you have a child? I want to meet my grandchild soon. My husband died without meeting our grandchildren. He grieved in the hospital until the very end of his life.
I'm sorry.
If you're going to apologize, just leave.
What?
You are not worthy to be his wife, so please get out of his life.
That's just too much.
Shut up. Then you should have a baby as soon as possible.
Tom, can we talk?
What? I'm busy right now.
It's about your mother.
Again? Come on. Get along with her.
It's not that. She says horrible things. She keeps asking me to divorce you.
That's obviously a joke. My mom just really wants to meet a grandchild soon. So she's desperate. I don't want to talk about this anymore. See you later.
Oh, are you coming home tonight?
I have a sudden business trip, so I won't be coming home.
I see.
Hey, how's it going with Tom?
It's getting worse and worse lately. We're constantly arguing because of his mother. It's really a terrible everyday life. If I knew it would turn out like this, I shouldn't have gotten married.
Tom is probably having an affair.
What?
I saw him yesterday. Tom was walking arm in arm with another woman, and they went into a hotel together.
No way.
I didn't take any pictures, but it was surely Tom without a doubt. My friend was there with me, and we're pretty sure that's Tom. Is there any other sign of him being involved with another woman?
It's not about a woman. Lately, he's been busy with work, and that's why he goes on business trips often.
What about yesterday?
It seems a meeting ran late, so he didn't come home.
He's not even trying to hide it anymore.
What should I do?
Perhaps you should have it checked out by a public agency once. It could be a misunderstanding. Well, that's not very likely.
Yeah, that's true. I'll request some research.
Yeah.
I received the investigation results.
That was fast. So, what did it say?
He was having an affair with a young woman from his workplace.
Seriously?
Seems like they were meeting multiple times a week. The person who conducted the investigation was completely fed up because there was no attempt to hide it.
I see. What are you going to do?
I was kind of on the fence until the results came in, but after seeing this, it's impossible. Considering Tom's mental harassment and the situation with his mother, I think it's better to say goodbye.
Yeah, I think that would be for the best too. But are you mentally okay?
Right now, strangely enough, I'm very calm. So, I'm completely fine. Tom, what time are you coming home today?
You're confirming that again. I'm at work right now, okay?
Are you really at work?
Huh?
If it's a client dinner, it's work, but if it's an affair, it is definitely not work, right? The new employee, and Jones. You're with her in a hotel right now, aren't you? I know everything.
I'm not having an affair. I don't know what you think you know, but you're completely off base.
There's no way to come up with an excuse now.
What?
I already have all the evidence. I know that you go to hotels every Friday, and the upcoming your trip next week. I know everything. I'm ready for a divorce, and I'm going to charge you alimony. And of course, charge in Jones too. If you're already there, come to my house. Come back right away.
Stella, the demon.
Huh?
What the hell do you mean you're getting a divorce?
Oh, you already knew it. Since your idiot son had an affair, I'm leaving. I've hated you for a long time and never wanted to see you again, so thank you so much.
It's just a one-time affair. You should forgive him. Tom is working so hard for you, you know? Allow him some occasional relief.
An affair is not relief. It's an act of infidelity, something that's not forgivable.
And alimony? You were such a money grubber all along, asking for money even when you're breaking up. You're not human, you're a demon.
That's a serious insult, you know. Should I make a separate claim against you too?
What's wrong with calling a demon a demon?
Can I say something? It's only natural to demand alimony from the person who had an affair. Tom has an obligation to make the payment. If he refuses to pay, I will contact the company as well.
Stop it! Fine! I'll pay, okay. But in return, don't ever have anything to do with us again, okay?
No need to tell me.
It was exposed to colleagues. You're seriously the worst.
It wasn't me. It's probably Ann Jones, right? When we had a talk, she was crying her eyes out. She said she didn't know you were married. So, maybe she exposed it to colleagues?
So what? A woman knows that's what's going to happen.
Even a man knows, right? And if you can't take that risk, don't cheat by deceiving others.
What will you do if I get fired or demoted?
I don't know. Because I'm not my husband anymore.
You're seriously a demon.
Both of you are idiots.
Huh?
Never mind. Anyway, please give me your alimony. Otherwise, I'll file a lawsuit.
Fine, I got it.
Olivia, thank you. It's all over now.
Really? That was fast.
I thought divorce proceedings would take a long time, but it ended quickly. Well, it was a settlement instead of a trial. and they didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
I see. So, what happened to your ex-husband?
He got demoted.
Serves him right.
Yeah, seriously. And his mother didn't want to move away from family home, so she and he ended up in a long-distance situation by force.
That's pretty funny too.
Yeah, looking back now, I don't know how I endured that situation, really.
That's true.
I was completely under their control. Why should I have to obey their orders just because I can't have a child?
Exactly. And the cause is probably with your ex-husband, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But Stella, what about your job? Are you going back to work?
I'm still undecided. For now, I got alimony, so I'll take a break for a while and rest my mind and body. I'll think about what to do from there.
That sounds good. I'm sure you'll succeed in whatever you choose, Stella.
Thank you, Olivia. If you hadn't told me, I would still be a slave. I am filled with gratitude.
Hi, long time no see, Stella. You were just shopping at the grocery store. It's been a while since I last saw you. Who's the man next to you? Is he your husband, perhaps? And the child you were holding hands with was yours? The reason you two couldn't have children was because of Tom. Tom hasn't had a smile on his face since that incident. He was abandoned by you, bullied by his boss in the rural areas, left the company, and I have no idea where he is or what he's doing now. It's all your responsibility that he had to go to that part of the country, but you were smiling. Is such a thing forgivable? I'm going to deliver some retribution now. My precious things were destroyed. So, it's only fair that your precious things are destroyed too, right? The child of a devil is a devil. We need to nip that bud in the bud before it grows.
Good evening, it's Stella. After that, my ex-mother-in-law, Angela, was arrested for extortion and violation of the firearms and swords control law. When I saw her standing in front of my house with a weapon, I felt a chill down my spine. Fortunately, my husband called the police and she was arrested on the spot. I'm really grateful for that. I just found out that Tom passed away a year ago. The cause was harassment at his new workplace. A man who had been harassing me, his wife, committed suicide because of harassment at his new workplace. Of course, I shouldn't be happy about it, but I can't help but feel it's karma. I'm now happily living with my remarried husband and our child. See you then.
Hey babe, do you remember Tyler from high school? As in Tyler Kane?
Don't remind me. Of course I do. I remember him as clear as day. How come you're asking?
Well, do you remember we talked about getting a new car before? Well, I had time today during lunch, so I decided to take a look at that car dealer near the station just to check it out. And this man came running out of the store and approached me. I was so scared. I thought he was gonna attack me, honestly. Anyway, it turned out that it was him. He said he recognized me right away, but I only remembered who he was when I saw his name tag. He mentioned you, so I told him that we were married now, etc. Then that was it, really. It was just a quick hi and bye thing.
Oh, right.
But apparently, he works there.
Ah, he sells cars now, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. He said he was the branch manager there.
Oh, yeah? That's hard to believe. Wow. I never thought that someone as ruthless and manipulative as him could ever take on a role with responsibilities like that. Life has a funny way of showing you things, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
Man, now I've started recalling horrible memories from back then. He had the worst personality you could ever imagine, and he did the most horrible things to me in class. He was like your typical big bully, you know?
Oh yes, that's right. I remember you telling me about him now. I mean, we were always in different classes back then, so I didn't actually see any of the bullying that went on, but I do remember hearing some rumors about you guys.
Yeah. Remember I told you how I didn't have any money back then because my family's business wasn't doing that well at the time?
Yeah.
He called me all kinds of names. And the other kids just followed suit. He used to make fun of me because I had no money all the time. All the friggin' time.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I never had the courage to say anything back to him either. Man, I was so weak back then.
Oh no! I really didn't mean for you to bring those memories back up again. Sorry, babe.
No, it's okay. As hard as it is for me to say and even try to let go of it, there's no point in dwelling on the past, is it? Anyway.
Yeah, well, I just thought that you should know. Maybe we could have gone there together to check their cars out. But perhaps after what you just said, that won't be a good idea. I have to say, though, the store looked like a decent one and had quite a big collection of cars. The service from him and the other clerks was great too, actually. I mean, Tyler was pretty professional and assertive, but I guess that's to be expected from a branch manager, right?
I guess. I mean, I'm just curious to see how much he's changed, if I'm honest. I'll have a think about that.
Yeah, just let me know if you feel up to it. No rush.
So, what else did he say? I bet he tried to chat you up and get you to go out for a drink with him. I remember he always had his eyes on you.
No, please. I doubt it. I'm sure he was just being nice.
Well, if I were him and I saw someone as beautiful as you, there's no doubt in my mind that I'd go begging for your number.
Oh, Sam, please. Anyway, let me know what you think about going over there once you've given it more thought, okay?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will actually. It might be interesting, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this might sound immature, but maybe I can show him who I've become, you know? And show him that I'm not the poor boy that I used to be. And who knows? Maybe we will buy a car there just to prove that I'm not as poor anymore. A part of me is dying to see his face once he sees how much I've turned my life around. I've always deep down wanted to get back at him. Maybe I really am being immature.
Oh, wow. I've never heard you talk like that before. It sounds like you have a really strong grudge against him.
Yeah, I guess I still do.
Was he that bad?
I mean, yeah, like you wouldn't believe. I used to have nightmares about it. Those memories still come back to haunt me every now and then, too.
Well, then maybe it's for the best that we don't go there. We can just forget that I ever mentioned this. At least now we know not to go there to get our new car, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I'll let you know once I've given it more thought, though. I might just want to approach it differently.
Okay, babe.
Yo, I can't believe I still had your contact info. I could have sworn I deleted your number. Anyway. Tyler, glad to get a message from you. What's with the sarcasm, man? You should be grateful that I'm texting you. I'm not being sarcastic. You and I need to talk. Huh? About what? About what happened today. Do you think that what you did today was appropriate? At any level? Huh? What are you on about, man? Oh, geez, don't play that game with me. You know exactly what you did to me. Unbelievable. You know, I actually went to your store because I was considering getting a new car. And what did I ever do to you to be refused like that? What did I ever do to you to be kicked out of the store like that? Huh? Oh, psh. Come on. Who are we kidding here? We all know that you had zero intentions of buying a car in the first place anyway. Why the hell would you want to waste our time? And why should a poor guy like you even have the right to touch our line of luxury cars, let alone test those babies out? They're our precious products, you know? They can only go into the hands of wealthy people who can afford it. Not trash like you. And you call yourself the manager of that store? You showed absolutely no professionalism and not a single bit of care for the customer. You shoved me and kicked me out of the store like some wet dog. How do you explain that? Whatever, man. We don't want window shoppers in our store. You're like little flies. You don't do nothing but fly around and make people want to squash you. How dare you? We don't sell cars to the homeless. Or have you forgotten what you were like back in high school? No, in fact, I remember exactly what you did to me. It's as clear as day. Huh, the good times, huh? I thought you would have grown up since then. But you're such a disappointment. Huh, says you. Listen to this coming from a low-life idiot. You take that back now. Man, I still don't get what Cheryl sees in you, man. What's she doing married to a lowlife like you? She should come to me. In fact, tell Cheryl that I'll marry her anytime. She'll have a better life with me than you. Well, let me make this clear. If you dare so much as come near my wife, I'll make sure you regret it. Listen to this big talk. And what do you think you're gonna do about it? Once a loser, always a loser. Wow, it's hard to believe that you're 35. You still act like a kid. Is this how you entertain yourself? By mocking other people? And what if it is? I mean, old habits die hard, right? Plus, I was really annoyed when I heard that you went to the college that I wanted to go to, man. And how did you get in? Through a scholarship? What about me? I couldn't go there because of you and your affirmative action. How is this because of me? Yeah, shut up, man. Geez, you're still as unreasonable as you used to be back then. Maybe that's why you couldn't get into a decent college. Whatever, man. You know what's actually unreasonable? That you friggin' got married to Cheryl. Why in the world did she choose you? That's unreasonable. I knew it. You always had a thing for her, didn't you? And that's why you're still acting like a bully. Nah, you just piss me off. Just looking at a face like yours makes me want to beat the hell out of you. You want to know what I think? What? I reckon it's only a matter of time until Cheryl realizes what a loser she's with. Not only a loser, but a broke loser. No, you're totally wrong. She loves me. Don't project your jealousy onto me just because you're still single. And besides, what makes you think that I'm broke? Well, that's an easy question. You came to our store and couldn't even pretend to look like you were going to purchase one of our proud high-end cars. All right. Then I'll give you another chance. Say what? Another chance? Why the heck would I need another chance from you? I'll come to your store again. So let me take the cars out for a test drive. And I'll choose the one that I like and buy it. In cash. Nah, you gotta be kidding me. You? Buy one of our cars? I'll tell you what I'll do instead. I'll beat the daylights out of you if you ever come to my store and ruin my reputation again. And you can count on that. All right then. Just you watch. You'll be kicking yourself soon enough. Told you not to come back to our store, didn't I? I warned you. You're dead. You're gonna regret this whole situation ever happened. You'll regret seeing Cheryl outside your store that day. What? You can't take a few punches, huh? See? You're just the same old Sam we all knew back then. Broke and weak as hell. You're the one who hasn't changed around here. Still immature like you were in high school. You know what? I've made it my personal mission to take you down. The world would be a better place without someone like you around. Huh? Trying to act like some big shot? Don't make me laugh. You didn't even buy anything today. Oh, what was it that you said to me the other day? Oh, let me take one of your cars for a test drive, and I'll get the one that I like in one lump sum. Yeah, right. You're a piece of filth. You know it wasn't because I didn't buy that car by choice. It was because I couldn't. Why? Because you beat me up. Excuses, excuses. I warned you well in advance, didn't I? What kind of an idiot walks into a boxing ring knowing that they're up against a man who's 10 times stronger than them, huh? So that was all on you. Let me give you another warning, loser. Don't show your face at my store again. You're banned. As if I would. There's no need for that anymore. No need for that, because no car dealer would want to have a broke kid inside their store. I'd give you $1 million if there was a store that took you in. Well, like I said, there's no need for me to shop at your store nor any other car dealer now. I've already purchased 3 cars at the car dealer across the street from you. Huh? Come again? Do you have a reading problem now too? Oh, I guess you always did, didn't you? I'll write it more simply. I went to the dealership across the street, then I bought 1, 2, 3 cars. In cash, like I said. What? Aren't they a competitor of yours? Well, I guess they won't be anymore since they have no competition. They got enough sales from just that one day when I walked in. What are you talking about? Are you stupid? Oh, and I forgot to add that I've introduced my friends to them, so they'll most likely be purchasing their cars there too. Woof! Competition's getting tight for you now. Huh? Too bad this might affect your quarterly performance review, huh? Nah, you're kidding me. Am I? That's me standing in front of the store with my 3 cars. Did you get the pic? Wait, are you for real? How can you afford them? You're broke as hell. Well, that's an easy question, and I can certainly answer that for you. My parents' business turned around and started succeeding a few years ago. I know you're finding it hard to process this. Believe you me, we never thought that we would get out of being in the red back then either. But after we graduated, the family business started to look up. We became more profitable. My parents paid for me to study at one of the most renowned business colleges in the US. And eventually, I designed a completely new business model and took over the family business and ran with it. And here I am. Things turned out okay for me, to say the least, don't you think? I mean, I just purchased 3 cars just like that, didn't I? What? No. This can't be happening. I was gonna let bygones be bygones and buy them from you instead. That would have been my way of holding out an olive branch to you. All you had to do was treat me like a normal customer or even just like a normal person. Then I would have bought a few cars from you. And who knows, maybe you would have gotten a big commission from my sales. I was only a phone call away. But oh well. I guess that ship has sailed now. No. You can't do that. I'm not listening to this. It's all a lie. Yo? Well, feel free to talk to your area manager about that. In fact, he might be giving you a call sometime soon. What? Why? What have you done? Oh, I just told him the facts. No. What did you say to him? Of course I mean about the attack, the maltreatment, kicking a customer out of the store, etc. I mean, you didn't think that you'd get away with it, did you? Oh, man. Oh, no, he's calling me now. I can't answer this. What's he gonna say? Well, I did just give you a heads up just now, didn't I? Good luck with that. Oh my God, how could you do this to me? Excuse me? You're not gonna get away with this. You shot yourself in the foot the day you decided to kick me out of your store, man. You misconstrued the person that I'd become and got so fixated on the idea that someone who used to be poor would never buy a car at your store. You refused to let me take test drives. You beat me up and kicked me out. All because you're a prejudiced, ruthless, and nasty person. Oh no. Take this as an opportunity for you to turn over a new leaf. Good luck finding a new job. Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? I'm the branch manager. I've been one for over 5 years. They need me here. You're easily replaceable. But on second thoughts, it might not be as easy as you might think to get a new job now, huh? What do you mean? Well, your area manager now knows about what happened. But I've reported this to the police too. Police? You did what? Well, did you think that you were going to get away with beating me up like that the way you did? Surely not. So, I'm sure you know what kind of consequences you'll be facing now. But just in case you didn't, let me tell you. You'll have a misdemeanor charge on your records now. A misdemeanor? At the least. In other words, you'll have a criminal record. So, make sure to find a job where they won't do background checks. What? This is a nightmare. I told you that I'd make my personal mission to take you down, didn't I? Did you forget? Yeah, but I didn't think that you were serious. Well, that's your problem, not mine. Oh, man. Look, don't do this to me, man. You can still call them both up and retract all those ridiculous allegations, right? I mean, come on. We used to do this in high school all the time, right? You and me getting in a friendly punch-ups? Listen to yourself. There was nothing friendly that ever went on between you and me. Ever. Oh, come on, man. Look, what is it that you want, huh? How can we settle this, It's already settled as far as I'm concerned. Look, how about you purchase another car at our store? And then we'll tell everyone that this was all a prank. And you'll be the proud owner of a new car. I'll keep my job. And we'll all live happily ever after, huh? That's more a win-win situation. Look at you, begging for my help. How disgusting. You still haven't apologized for anything. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sam. For what? You know, for beating you up? Truce? Pathetic. Is that all you've got to say for yourself, then? Well, yeah, okay. I guess I should apologize for the high school stuff, too. I'm truly, truly sorry, okay? From the bottom of my heart, I swear. Cross my heart. Well, I've wanted to hear those words come out of your filthy mouth for a long time. But there's something about this that leaves me unsatisfied. Look, I apologize to you, haven't I? I guess I just need to have front row tickets to see you face the consequences of your own actions. That'll probably be when I might just accept your apology. Good luck turning over a new leaf, man. No, come on, man. A few days later, police found footage of Tyler's violent attack on the dealership security cameras. When the area manager saw it, to no one's surprise, Tyler was fired right on the spot. Tyler not only had to pay all of my hospital bills, but also my court fees and a settlement when I sued him for the attack. With no job and a lot of money to pay, Tyler is apparently just keeping his head down. Let's hope that he can leave the past behind him and truly turn over a new leaf.